We are all set up for our next match. It's going to be SwayLouie versus Mythic. SwayLouie, the god mental game, versus Mythic, who is like the newest up-and-coming runner. So, curious to see how this one is going to go. We'll go ahead and get started here. Joined on commentary again by Fluffy and Zephyr. Thanks for being with me again.
Yeah. As always, it's a pleasure.
Yeah. Before we got started here, they went ahead and did their picks and bans for the first match. So they have agreed to Effect and Cause Chapter 2 as the first game. All right. I guess if y'all are both ready, we both have a deaf and hotkey. I will go ahead and count you down.
Cool.
Timer starts on go. So 3. Oh, sorry. Prediction. Thank you, chat. I'm going to start the prediction first. Thank you very much. Who win Mythic versus Sway? Shine Spike, you are clutch. All right. Sorry for I'm like icing both of you right now. Okay.
Oh, I don't care.
Okay. Timer starts on go. 3, 2, 1, go. Do we have audio from either of them? Okay, so we don't have audio from either player, so this is gonna be quiet, I guess. We're gonna have a little
We're gonna fill it up with commentary. Yeah.
a little silent match between the two of them. I'll put on some music in the background so it's not dead silent, I suppose.
So far, pretty even out of the gate. We're going to be seeing Sway take a little bit of a lead here through the button, and Mythic, he has a little bit of a screw up, so he's going to fall behind by a few seconds, but very solid play from the two of them to start with. And we see a frag coming out from both of them. Sway gets a decent boost, a really good boost from Mythic as well.
Yeah, Mythic got an excellent one. We'll have to take a look at their button times, but this is relatively close. We've seen some pretty big leads form in this early segment, just because that's essentially just a minute of straight movement. But let's see, we got a 55, which is a very respectable button time from Sway, and then 59, 58, 59 from Mythic. So 3 to 4 second lead for Sway here. Something to talk about between these players is I think this is a really interesting matchup. Sway has been in the competitive community and in the speedrunning for a very long time. And they have like probably the best mentality of basically anybody in the tournament. Mythic is one of the most like hot up and coming runners in the scene right now. Their first submitted run to the leaderboard was a 128. They have a 125 right now, I think, that they just submitted as well. I think it's pending verification, but yeah, still. Both of these dudes are very, very talented runners from very different backgrounds too. So I'm curious to see how this is going to go.
And there's stock in this match for me because the loser of this is likely going to be my losers match opponent. So
you got your work cut out for you either way there, Fluffy.
Yeah. I know, not looking forward to either one of them.
Sway goes for the frag strat.
This is your retouch match.
Sway gets a decent frag. Here it is from Mythic too. Mythic gets a good boost, but he goes a little early and clips the top. He's going to go for a backup frag boost. You don't normally see this. And really good.
It worked very well.
Excellent recovery. Yeah. Sway going into Hellroom, pulls the first frag, doesn't get it. He's just going to go for the old route here. Nice wall kick on the inside. This is a really good recovery route from Sway. Very heads up play. Gets printer hop. We'll see if they go for snuggle slide or not. No frag boost from Mythic. Sway gets a nice transitional wall kick, and here we go with the snuggle slide setup. No snuggle slide, opting not to do it. Just gonna go straight through here. Takes a bonk on the way in. That's a really tight hallway. It looks like Mythic takes a death.
Oh, Mythic takes a death.
Yeah. A really interesting checkpoint from Mythic. You can almost get checkpoint locked in there. Sway gets to the bottom of the vent. No soft lock. Pretty much at this point, once you get to the bottom of the vent, that's about it. Mythic is gonna barely miss the zip line there. And Sway looks like they are going to take game 1 very comfortably. By the time Mythic's done, this is probably going to be close to a minute or so victory for them. Did Mythic get Prowler slapped off of the zipline?
I think so.
Did I see that correctly? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and Mythic dies under the.
Mythic is just having a nightmare scenario affecting cause here. But I'm really impressed with Mythic's ability to like. I did not expect them to do that backup frag after Anderson too.
Yeah,
so it's too bad. It's too bad their Hellroom went as poorly as it did, because that could have been really, really close between them. Either way, game 1 goes to Sway here. Mythic will be done in about 20 seconds or so. Yeah, at this point, Mythic is thinking about what their counter pick is going to be. So Yeah.
It was 312.
312. Cool. Yeah. What did you get, Mythic?
356.
356. Gotcha. Gotcha.
Choked. It's unfortunate.
Hellroom gonna Hellroom. Yeah. All right.
Oh,
Your counterpick, Mythic.
We'll do Abyss 1.
This one. All right. Do either of you need a manual deafen for this round?
I would rather, yeah.
Cool.
Oh, sure, that makes it easier.
Yeah, can do. Fluffy and Zephyr, if you don't mind grabbing them for me.
I can do Sway.
I got
Cool,
Mythic.
thank you.
Yeah, no worries. All right. Are both runners ready?
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, I'll count you down. Start on go. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, so as we have lovingly named it, Abyss 1 is really the great equalizer. We see this picked a lot by lower seeds to try and nab a game off of a higher seed, mainly because it's a pretty straightforward level for the first minute or so, but the second minute is extremely volatile. There's a lot of difference in strats that runners can get. There's a lot of variance with a specific skip called Wall Boost coming up that has a difference between a perfect and imperfect execution is about a 6-second swing. So Mythic probably hoping that they can nab a game here. That said, I don't think Mythic should be feeling too bad about just like going toe-to-toe versus Sway movement-wise. Because, I mean, they were really keeping it competitive in Effect and Cause 2. So...
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The quality of Mythic's movement is very much a top-level runner.
It's surprising, right? It's surprising when you look at it. You're like, oh, what the hell? Yeah.
Yeah, I've said this a couple times now to Mythic's matches, but in his 128 submission, he was on 125 pace going into the arc, 126 pace into fold weapon, and then he choked a bit of time on fold weapon there, and now he's got that 125 in submission here. So we see the wall boost from Sway. He's going to have to disembarks early.
Oh, okay. I think he would have made that. I think Mythic would have survived, unfortunately. So that could have been Mythic's chance to take a lead there, but not getting the disembark is going to make this a really difficult win from this far back.
Fairly equal.
Yeah, they're still fairly equal, but there's a not a lot of time left. They get actually this door clear. So about a second or so for Sway. It's going to be really tight. Sway doing an early disembark.
Sway's going for a frag boost.
No boost there.
Boost.
And that might have just given Mythic the lead. Barely he misses the wall kick, though, coming in. Crucial time to mess up.
Oh,
Sway keeps it clean, though. No bonks for him. Wow. That one's super back and forth there.
Yeah, and this is what I was going to say. Like, Mythic has very good quality of gameplay, but is more prone to mess-ups and has a bit of a consistency issue versus other runners of around his skill level at this point. And you see that Sway ends up taking the match over Mythic as a result, just right.
Yeah. And that's just that's just an experience thing, right? That's just and that'll be something that comes with time. But a really, really close second set between them. I got a 206 for Sway and then a 214 probably for Mythic there. It said 205, but I'd imagine that's a 206.
212.
Oh, 212. 212. Interesting. All right, so Sway goes up 2-0. Mythic, your next counter pick.
I want to redeem myself on fold. Let's do that.
All right, sounds good. Fold weapon it is. Do you both have the no cutscene saves?
Yep.
Cool. All right.
Cool.
So how this will work is I'll have you both load in, and then when I say go, just go ahead and start the level as normal. When I say go, you will press the load key, and when you're timing it yourselves, make sure to start the timer during that load screen.
Sounds good.
Cool.
Manual death again.
I think I got
that's
it.
fine.
Yeah.
There's a cutscene now.
Yeah.
All right. Let me know when you are both ready.
I'm good.
I'm good.
Cool. All right. Timer starts on go. 3. Or Sway, can you go ahead and load in so that way your load screen is a bit lighter? Yeah.
Okay.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, here we are. Fold weapon. This has been a very popular counter pick between runners, as we've seen pretty much throughout this event. Sorry, I was deafening Sway there. Yeah, it's been a pretty popular counter pick between runners throughout this event. It's unlike really any other map in our map pool, which is we feel like we have a few levels like that, which is pretty cool. But it has a pretty even focus between like pilot movement and you know, cooldown or managing cooldowns and Titan combat and everything. So Sway looked like they had the alt tab at the beginning, so they ended up unfortunately losing just a couple seconds there. Nothing that they can't come back from, obviously, especially in this opening movement, which is very difficult. And Sway gets, is he gonna bonk there? Ah, okay, so Sway gets the hitch and also bonks. So Mythic is gonna pull a very small lead here, very, very small. But actually, Sway is flying coming in here. They're gonna be almost synced as they go through the skinny door. Both of them coming through at almost virtually the same time. Let's check the time on the zipline grab here. 103, 104 grab, 105, 106 grab for Sway. So the smallest of leads for Mythic. This is going to be it's going to be a battle of who can preserve the most momentum through here, and it looks like it's Sway right now. Look at them synced as they come around the corner. Yeah, look at that, dude. Almost exactly synced with their left and right strafes. This is fucking sick. This is super sick.
You know, and I criticized Mythic in his previous match for picking the stage, as I didn't feel he was consistent at it. But just looking at him play through it now, it's very clear he's...
Sway.
Big mistake for Sway. Sway was going for the right side strat. They're up on top of the pipes, barely misses it. But Mythic, fortunately for Sway, does make a mistake on the following route. And this is the closest we've seen a fold weapon match by far at this point. They are dropping the Titans at virtually the same time. Maybe only a second or two difference between them. This is really sick.
Yeah. To continue what I say, it's very clear that Mythic has put stock into practicing this stage since that group stage match. And you're seeing it here. This performance on that just manages to outpace Sway a little bit here. So we'll see how the Titan section goes here. This is where he had the notable issues the last time. But we'll see if these smooth that up a bit. Got it maybe going a little bit more efficiently this time.
Neither player going for Snugglecore, which is interesting. Both opting for the older tone strat here, which isn't really a whole lot slower than Snugglecore, especially if you don't get good RNG. Mythic getting a pretty nice core build here, and Sway gets it at the same time too, using the arc wave there. So here we go, heading into man, I need to catch my breath for a sec. Heading into door skip. They're going to be neck and neck. This is so close, dude. Oh, really clean up the rocks from both of them. Yeah, that's not an easy angle to get. Swapping off. Sway's not going to swap off Ronin, which is interesting. The reason that you want to swap off is so that you guarantee that you have max ammo for Sloan fight, but Sway opting not to do that. If they get max ammo, it saves them, you know, like that half a second it takes to swap back to Ronin. If they don't get it, it's going to be a pretty brutal early Sloan phase and a really bad bonk.
Catch the door.
Yeah, a really bad bonk.
Sway was a little cleaner through the door skip, so it's put Sway a couple seconds ahead, not many, 1 or 2.
322, 320. Dude, they are right next to each other time-wise. It is right there. All right, it's gonna come down to Sloan fight. Wow, holy shit. This is by far, like, I can't believe how close it's been the entire time. Like, neither player is giving an inch here.
As Fluffy said earlier, Mythic did seem to have some problems with this stage. So we'll see if
Sway gets too close to Sloan. Sway gets too close to Sloan, which causes her to put up the shield, which means he doesn't have core here. Mythic, however, has core. Mythic executed that well, but Sway already gets through that second phase. The issue now is that Sway doesn't have core. The issue with Mythic is that that was really slow. So for Sway might not have core for the third phase. So we're not seeing. So if Mythic has core for the third phase, we might see him build a lead here. He's got to get over there ASAP before they drop. Okay, so 1 swipe, 2 swipe, 3 swipe, and then Sway is still finishing him off with the tone. So holy shit, they're right next to each other, dude.
It's very close.
Yeah, the Sloan spawned in for Mythic just like a couple seconds before. All they have to do is bring it home. I wonder if either of them has pre-charge.
Oh no, Sway has Sway used his core.
Oh no! Oh no,
Sway realizes what he's just done.
Oh no.
That is so bad because now he doesn't have. He realizes that now he doesn't have a pre-charge. Sway just making a critical mistake there.
He loaded the no. Oh, he loaded the no cutscene save. He doesn't know. He doesn't know.
That's unfortunate.
That's an automatic DQ there. Yeah, he's not aware of the rules. That's too bad. Well, either way, he ended up losing about 33 seconds there. So it was probably a loss for him. Yeah, that's too bad. Here, I'm gonna.
Real shot.
Can one of you guys deliver the news to him? I feel really bad.
Yeah,
I got
sure.
it. I got it.
Okay.
Hey, Sway. So Sway.
Oh, he's deafened.
Okay.
He's
Oh,
deafened.
he's deafened by himself as well.
Yeah, yeah. He'll undeafen in a sec.
Oh, and he missed the trigger.
Mythic got pre-charge? Holy shit, dude. Did Mythic really get pre-charge?
I guess we'll see.
If he
think
did, that'd be the
so.
first pre-charge of the tournament.
No, it doesn't look like he did.
No, he did.
No, he did. Never mind. Okay.
Hey, just a heads
I
up.
didn't realize if autoloader or not was on. So is that a DNF?
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
That's
Fine,
yeah. All good, dude.
I realized I didn't know until I cored Sloan, and I was like, wait, what about pre-charge?
Yeah. For what
That's
it's worth, Mythic got Andy shot and pre-charge, so they probably would have had a lead on you anyway. But yeah.
I guess I could
It
just
was
turn my life.
very.
Yeah.
Now I get a counter pick, right?
You will have a counter pick. Yeah, Mythic is still finishing up. They're still deafened. So they'll be done in about a minute here or so, and then it'll be your counter pick. Yes.
I'll just keep life split off for the next everything going forward.
Gotcha. I think that's the first. Oh, go ahead.
I didn't realize it till I flame cored. I was like, wait.
Yeah, we both saw that. Everyone was like, "Oh God, oh fuck."
Yeah.
I think Mythic has the first pre-charge that we've seen in tournament, though. Most players are pretty spaghetti coming into Sloan fight. But yeah, Mythic finally pulled that pre-charge, which is pretty cool. Illnesses in chat says, "Sway, take him to Yoshi's."
BT is the forever counter pick. I only trust like four or five people to beat me on that map.
.17, which is I think one of the faster times we've had here. So Mythic, GG's to you on that one. You take that game.
He deafened himself again.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
My Discord's going crazy.
Oh, you're all good, dude.
I got a 738.
738. Yeah, you took that game, Mythic.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Sway accidentally loaded the NCS save at pre-charge. Or, yeah, so you got it.
Yeah, you were ahead.
You had a lead going into it anyway. But anyway, yeah. So we're moving on to the next game now. It's Sway's counter pick. And Sway, what did you say your counter pick was?
BT.
BT. All right.
All right. I'm surprised I got a pre-charge on that. I felt so slow.
Yeah, that was the first pre-charge of the tournament. So yeah. Same story. Yeah, same story with the fold weapon one, where we'll just have you. Do you need us to manually deafen, by the way? Either of you?
Yeah, please.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, cool. Fluffy and Zephyr, I'll leave that to you.
Yep.
All right. So whenever y'all are ready, go ahead and press the load key on go. 3,
Alright.
2, 1, go. All right, here we go. I really like this counter pick from Sway. This is a really strong counter pick. This is probably my favorite counter pick throughout the tournament as well. BT is a level that the experienced players are really good at, and they're gonna probably have considerably more hours in than anyone else. And BT is such a level that you win and lose based on just raw skill and experience. So I think
it relies, mostly, well, almost entirely on skill.
Yeah, there's little to no RNG in this level whatsoever. And so I really like this pick from Sway, especially considering the experience difference between them. Mythic right now, keeping up, especially as they go into Circle Room, even has a little bit of a lead. But I definitely do not at all doubt Sway's ability. Oh, a small flub there. Yeah, I don't at all doubt Sway's ability to bring back a lead, assuming they lose it, or keep up, assuming they fall even a little bit behind here. Ooh, very scary Death River from Sway there. I thought for sure he overshot, just barely squeaks through. And yeah, just a small lead for them as we head into the Prowler pad and where they finally get the double jump here. Go ahead and cloak. No funny business with the Prowler there. Going to get through there pretty clean. Mythic, little sloppy on the way through. Not going to be able to quite get a wall kick there. So they're going to lose just a fraction of a second there to Sway, who probably got the wall kick. Doesn't get a slide boost there. So Mythic's going to be able to bring back a little bit of time. But really, this is still pretty close. 133 at the battery for Sway. Probably looking... Oh, my God. Barrel boss. Barrel boss for Mythic. Actually losing a ton of time here. Now it's almost a 10-second deficit. They probably only had about 5 seconds there and lost another 5 between Super Slide and Barrel Boss.
Yeah, and to dial it back to the comment about a popular counter pick here, Sway gonna get a good grenade.
Nice, perfect execution.
So in the group stage, BT was the second most popular, tied with Beacon 2. Or sorry, not Beacon 2. Why is that there? Okay, never mind. I understand what I'm looking at here.
Whoa.
Anyway, it's tied for second most popular counter pick in the tournament. So a lot of weaker players seem to have thought that maybe they take them to BT. Oh no!
Dying on Josh Frag for Mythic, and the checkpoint goes all the way back to before BT or before the battery install. That is crucial. What I wanted to point out on Sway's screen was he hit a really sick BBRJ. He hit a really nice BBRJ. The movement afterward wasn't like as pristine, but the BBRJ looked great. And look at this heading into a camera from Sway. Yeah, I mean, this is just Sway's putting on a clinic right now.
Yeah. Absolutely, just showing the experience.
Mythic is installing the second battery again, by the way. I'm not sure what happened.
I didn't see.
Yeah, that's too bad.
Oh, and another death.
That's
very unfortunate.
Yeah, Sway is going to be installing the second battery, or grabbing the second battery while Mythic is still installing the first, so...
Yes.
Hopefully no more deaths here for him.
Doesn't go for the frag again.
Yeah.
Which is very respectable.
Yeah, I agree with that. With that many deaths to that frag at that point, just continue on. Try and go for this frag here.
Oh, I see why Mythic is dying now. They're going for that, for like the Cash Mayo frag boost there. Not necessarily Josh frag, but they're doing the wall kick into the into like the throw grenade at your feet thing there. It's more of like a Zweek style frag boost rather than like traditional Josh frag, which is a lot more consistent setup.
That was almost good wall kicks through Ravine, but missed the third one.
I feel scared for anybody that's going up against Mythic and losers, because Mythic has shown that they definitely are capable. And look, they're just like improving frag boosts. It's just wild to me. Yeah, they're definitely they're definitely capable. It's just I didn't stop Sway's timer on time. What was your time, Sway?
Oh yeah, sensible.
I had live split.
Oh right, you had live split code, so we can reference the video for that. But I had a 409. I stopped it late, so it's probably something like a 406. Yeah, yeah. Mythic ended up dying like 4 or 5 times on Death River, so not Death River. BBRJ. Yeah.
I got some very weird mantles.
Yeah.
Yeah, if there is one thing that is going to cause Mythic to lose games against some of these loser bracket competitors, it is going to be consistency from him. While his individual skill is very high, he has also shown throughout multiple matches here that he is prone to mistakes that can be very costly to him. So we'll have to see if that comes into play for any future matches down the line for him. Going to see him get up to the Spectres here. SwayLouie already got the victory here, so he'll be moving on the winner's bracket, choosing to shoot down, not go for the rest of the frag. Second insert.
It's the problem with improving frag boosts throughout BTs. You don't leave yourself with enough frags for the Spectre.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I failed the river jump like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, it was literally, I mean, like, you guys all the way up through battery 1 were neck and neck. It was very exciting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, well, GG's there. Sway takes that set 3-1, and a really strong showing for Mythic, it should be said. GG's to both of you. I believe I'm going to start, I'm just going to immediately start setting up for the next game, because it's going to be a bit of a long setup. So thank you guys very much for playing. Best of luck in the rest of your games. And Fluffy and Zephyr, thank you for commentating.
No worries, thank you very much.
Of course, as usual.
Yeah, GG's.
Have fun. GG's.